What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of GeekCypha here on Free X Agents Media, also available on Twitch at twitch.tv/@GeekCypha, and also available on geekcypha.com. All those GeekCypha. And now, so super quick. I went live on IG because we're doing the show, just to let people know. And a notice came up as I was going live saying you might lose access to going live. They're changing the rules so that only public accounts with 1,000 followers or more will be able to go live. Here's the thing: I'm close to 1,000. I'm not at 1,000. I'm at 9 something, but I keep culling my followers because one of my social media friends told me that your social media interactions with people is what helps you with your reach.
Right.
And if you have low interactions, it's going to reduce your reach to people. And
Oh.
one of the things that will cause that is if you have a lot of followers but not many interactions. Right. So there are people who follow me and I appreciate them following me, but they literally never interact with my stuff. And that's considered a bad sign if someone follows you and doesn't interact with your stuff. So sometimes I remove followers for people that have never interacted with my stuff.
Right.
Like, I never see them looking at my stories. They don't like anything I post. They don't like my reels. It's not a personal thing. It's just you're not interacting with my stuff. You're just following me to help my follower count, which I appreciate, but it doesn't help me in the long run. So I guess I'll have to start just going for the 1,000 like they used to tell us to do, which I think is such a sad thing. But here we are again, back at it, back at the hustle.
Back at the lab again. Oh shit! Back at the lab again. Oh shit.
How you doing, man?
I'm good. Just got a dolly wallop of news. Just
Yeah.
a 1-2 punch.
We got quite the list of news today. So if you guys are out there and tuned in, if you're driving, I know some people might be driving, might be on their way home right now, and they have this playing because you can listen. Remember, this is one of the things I told people. If you open it on the website geekcypha.com and click play through the YouTube video, when you close your screen, it'll still keep playing, which I think is great. So you can actually listen to us that way, which I think is super fun.
A nice little quote unquote workaround.
Yeah. Workaround, baby. Let's do it. So it is available to you. So I've told this to some people, so some of y'all might be on the move listening to us, which is something I think is really cool. But in that case, I would also warn you that it's about to be a little sad because we are going to talk about some unfortunate things that are going on or that have happened recently. I shouldn't say going on.
Yeah.
In both the cases I'm about to talk about, both these people have passed. We're going to start off with, per the request of Dave, but I think we were going to talk about this no matter what, the passing of Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness, Osbourne.
Prince of Darkness, which I feel in of itself is a very comic book style, like nickname that he had.
Yeah, I think I would say between him and his wife Sharon, he was the nicer of the two.
Oh damn! I wasn't even making fun of Sharon, but yeah, no, I know people have made that comment before.
He's clearly the nicer of the two, but I mean, obviously, if your wife's your manager, she's going to fight tooth and nail for you, but going to rub a lot of people the wrong way, and maybe certain things she does is going to look really sideways, getting rid of people off of classic albums just so you could put somebody else on it and not pay them for their, all that kind of stuff, all that music industry stuff. But this is more about Ozzy Osbourne, former lead singer of Black Sabbath.
Yeah.
Later taken over by Ronnie James Dio, if I remember right.
Okay, that I didn't know.
Yep. I think he was after, if I remember right.
Okay.
And beloved elder statesman of metal. One of I think Black Sabbath was like one of the first, not one of the first metal bands, but one of the big pioneering bands of heavy rock, heavy metal, and just getting into that kind of stuff. And you would it's funny because when you think of heavy metal, you would think like just big heavy riffs and stuff like that. But then Black Sabbath does have songs like "Mama, I'm Coming Home," "Changes," which ended up being a cover that Charlie Bradley did, and that's used for the intro for Big Mouth.
Yes.
obviously other people that showed
I,
tributes.
I was gonna say also Iron Man.
Iron Man, yes, I am Iron Man.
Yeah, one for
He did a collaboration with Busta Rhymes on Extinction Level Event.
Oh wow, okay.
Means War. It was him and Ozzy doing the song together, kind of thing. But I'm
Dope.
pretty sure it was like to the sound of "I Am Iron Man," but the lyrics are slightly.
Oh right, okay.
I know a lot of people put up tributes. T-Pain reposted his War Pigs cover,
Yeah.
and with the tweet from Ozzy Osbourne saying like, "Yo, this is really good. How come you should have called me?"
We could have worked on this together. This
He's
is
like, "You should have
fantastic.
called me." And I was like, "Oh, that's so sweet."
I was just reading something that, like, I found one of the obits following his departure from the band Black Sabbath in '79. Osbourne embarked on a successful solo career, releasing iconic albums such as Blizzard of Oz and Diary of a Madman and No More Tears. His powerful voice, theatrical stage presence, and unique songwriting made him a beloved figure among fans. Yeah, that's one of the reasons that, I know Dave mentioned us. Dave, who was taking time off because he is soon expecting. He asked us to mention this because he felt that Ozzy represented something that all the outsiders loved. He represented an artist that people appreciated, and like you've mentioned, first in a very interesting way, there's a bunch of hip hop people who respected him because not just that. Didn't you also share in the story that Trick Daddy, is it Trick Daddy or who is it that Scarface? There's also someone else that thanked him. Hold on, I'm looking up.
I think it was somebody else. I think I would know my generation or just people in my age range would remember him from the Osbournes when they had their own reality TV show on MTV.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was always very theatric. He was in the video game. What's it called? Brutal Legend.
Oh, okay.
So that game was like a big love letter to heavy rock and metal. So like Lemmy was Lemmy in it? No, I don't think. No, Lemmy was in it. Osbourne was in it. He was the guy that kind of upgrades your car for you when you go, I guess, into the underground and stuff like that.
Okay.
So yeah, he wasn't really.
Sorry, it was Trick Daddy for Let's Go.
Oh wow, of all people.
Yeah, Trick Daddy gave him a shout out for letting him use the sample for Crazy Train on the track Let's Go.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh,
so
okay,
that's one thing, because when Ozzy passed, I didn't realize how many hip hop heads had like a deep respect for him.
Yeah.
And like you said, there's a whole generation of kids who watched him on the Osbournes, which introduced us to his whole family and gave us kind of a different out of that world, that era. Because I know Hogan had a show, Ozzy had a show, Run had a show. There's like a bunch of different people who had reality TV shows.
Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown, I think, were one of the first.
Oh wow, really? That I didn't know.
Yeah, I think they were one of the first.
I did not know about the Bobby Brown and Whitney. I would watch it.
That's how far back, like, they were still together.
Yeah.
They were still together.
And then who else had a reality? Anyways, all that to say, the Osbourne as a series is one of the ones that definitely was
the shit.
It was one of the earliest ones. It was one of the most entertaining ones. It was hard to watch Ozzy sometimes because you could tell that obviously he wasn't in the best health.
It was the Kardashians before the Kardashians.
I mean, we say that he wasn't in the best health, but that show was 20 years ago now.
I know, and that's true. I said that to somebody.
The running joke is that of all of his peers of that era, he did all the crazy stuff, bit the head off a bat, got rabies, all that stuff. He's still 2025. He's still here. He did all the drugs, still here.
Is it wild that 20 years ago he was only like 56?
Right?
That's crazy.
And I thought he was way older. But
anyway, me too.
That's not.
He didn't even reach 80. I thought he was like
80.
That's not nice. I'm not gonna.
I was like,
I had that exact conversation with someone where someone said he died and he's 70 what? 76? I was just like, yeah. 76. They're just like, wasn't he 76 20 years ago? And I was like, nope. I don't know. Yep. Like,
he just froze in time. Said, nah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a sad loss. It was very sad to hear that of the passing of Ozzy Osbourne. We send our condolences to his family, to his friends, all those that are big fans of his.
I was gonna say the sadder part that I read and heard was that I think his daughter had just gotten engaged.
Really?
And then he passed.
Yeah, damn. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff it's always so hard when you hear those stories. Because then that was something I won't stay on it long, but if I'm not mistaken, Macho Man had something like that, right? Where he had just gotten engaged or something and then passed away in a car accident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
So
I think he got a heart attack in the car as he was driving with her, and it veered, and then like he hit or something like that.
That stuff's so sad. Speaking of sadness, we talked about this. Jaws and I talked about this before we went on air. I'm gonna try to get through this without getting choked up because I found out more information about what happened to Malcolm Jamal Warner, and when I heard what happened, it made it very hard for me not to get really, really sad. So, Malcolm Jamal Warner, the actor who played Theo Huxtable on the Cosby Show, one of the most iconic Black television series, making him one of the most iconic Black characters, the only son, and in an era where we still thought of sons as the heir apparent to an empire, a house full of women with him and his dad being the only two men. Grandpa showed up sometimes, added some comedic chops to it, but it was always those two. And it was never, I personally never felt like it was them against the women. I think one of the great things about the show was the fact that it showed them working with the women, that they had strong relationships with these characters, and that as a brother, he respected his sisters. And, I think maybe Denise is the only one that he would butt heads, but I think that was more of the fact that they were the closest in age.
Yeah.
Denise was a butthead. No.
Wasn't there another daughter that was above Denise's?
Yes, there's an older sister.
Yeah, but she moved out and she was cool.
Yeah. The oldest sister was always coming back home and wasn't there wasn't on the show very often. But you had Denise, and then you had Theo, then you had Tempest Bledsoe. Tempest Bledsoe, though, before Rudy. There was the before Rudy's the last one, but there was the other Tempest Bledsoe played, and I feel so bad forgetting
the light skin one.
No. I'm gonna get her character's name.
Light skin, sorry.
Look how we're separated.
Oh, Vanessa.
There you go. No, Vanessa Huxtable was. Hold on.
Vanessa Huxtable. It's Rudy, Vanessa, Theo, Denise, and then the oldest sister. Yeah.
The siblings?
Yeah, we're talking about the Huxtable siblings, and we're talking about Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah.
No, Vanessa was the butthead. Denise was the cool one.
Well, who's the one that made him the Gordon Gartrell shirt?
No, he went to go buy that shirt.
And Vanessa found
he went shopping with the dad.
One of them made the shirt. Wasn't that Denise?
That part of it. I thought he bought the shirt. I thought that was the whole.
No, he didn't buy the shirt. The whole episode is about the fact that he asked one of the sisters to sew the shirt. When she tried to sew the shirt, she made a horrible version of the shirt, which is the comedy of that scene. And so we just got the confirmation. I was pretty sure about this. Denise made the shirt.
Okay.
So Denise made the shirt, and in the episode, he refers to her as the butthead. That's why I always remember.
Okay. But I think she's the older one too, because she's the one that leaves and goes, and that's why they form different worlds.
No, but that's it. Yes, she does do that.
Above her,
she leaves, but there is an older sister that was already gone.
What's her name?
Oh, I don't remember the other sister's name. There's so many. That was the thing.
I didn't remember that it was an older sister. I was watching a YouTube video and they mentioned it. I was like, "There's an older sister."
The oldest sister in the Cosby Show is Sandra. Man,
Sandra,
get the fuck out of here.
Oh, that was the whole point of that video. Was saying, did Miss Huxtable have a kid before him?
No,
and he
the
accepted
timeline
the kid
works.
Because that kid was old.
Why are people trying to put cheating on?
Oh no, I do remember her.
No, because that kid was way older.
Yeah, I remember her. She always had the hat that was like way older.
I don't remember Sandra.
Yeah, exactly. I don't remember.
But that's the thing.
I remember
if you didn't watch
early seasons.
Yes, if you didn't watch the show all the time,
I was not competent to watch that early season. There was no reruns of that.
She wasn't there for the night and day episode.
No, she's not there.
No.
Like I remember when what's her name started being on the show.
Raven Simone.
Yeah, Raven Simone started.
To replace Rudy.
I remember.
Yeah, replaced Rudy for the small thing.
Well, that was someone's kid, right?
Yeah. She's actually she's Denise's stepdaughter.
Yes,
yeah.
I remember people used to tell me that I look like Lisa Bonet in that show.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say that, but I didn't want to insult you. But yeah,
Insult me.
like I don't know. Like there's some shots like here where I'm gonna say, "Hey, I know that person."
You
What
know
do
what
you
it
mean
is?
insult me?
No,
Miss
no, Ness.
is beautiful.
Ness,
Okay,
it's
so
not
there
an. It's not in the context of an insult that way. It's in the context of like, oh, all light skinned people look alike.
Ding.
I knew exactly what it meant. I knew exactly what it meant because
yeah.
it's the same way that like, and people tell me, oh, you look like Ice Cube, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't.
Wow.
People told me I look like Mace for years, and that makes no sense.
Yeah.
None.
I mean, yeah.
That's the
But
thing.
I mean,
None.
we have we have similarities.
Like
I feel
if
like
someone,
it's part of the reason I could never like date a light skinned person.
Hold on. This is supposed to be us honoring Malcolm Jamal Warner, but in true Black excellence, we've tapped into a conversation
You need
that
to
I
go
think
there.
all of us would appreciate.
Tell me how the light
Why
skinned brothers
you-
already get denied. Tell me.
Yeah,
That's
why are
funny.
the so why are Drake and Kin off the table?
There's other light skinned dudes
They
besides
just
Drake.
look like my sibling. Like I don't know. I never.
That's so
Don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean every single one, but
No,
like
but
I
it's-
just never was attracted.
Yeah.
Especially because my dad is, even though he's fully Jamaican, he's a light skinned Jamaican.
Yeah.
So like every light skinned guy would just remind me of my dad, or like my sibling. You know, like
That's
it's just
amazing.
it's too similar.
Look for the darkies. Hell yeah.
So whenever I would date a black guy, it was always like darker skin.
Right.
All right.
Naturally though, and then I realized when I was older, like, oh, I just think they look like me.
All this to say, Theo Huxtable could get it, is what you're saying.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. So yeah, we had it, and then you just
Essentially.
okay. All right, maybe not.
I like that this is where we ended up, but all this to
Jeez.
say, honor.
So funny. All shades of the rainbow, just not the
Just not
shade.
like who's that? Wait, who's the dude from Barbershop with the green eyes that everybody goes crazy
Oh,
over?
Michael Ealy.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that
Michael
dude.
Ealy.
he's another he's another Ramos too. Michael,
Wow. Oh my god.
That guy
I
will
like
shut
that Ramos
shit
has become the default for just
Is it just
niggas
because
who
they're
look
like
too
light
good.
skin?
Yeah,
light
he's
skin, but like they know it and they have
Yeah,
it in their eye,
yeah.
like I will steal your bitch. Like
Yeah.
straight up.
Ely is that was one thing. At one point, Ely was always made the love interest, and we were like,
Yes. And
we're
he
like,
was
we
always
get it.
like the nice
Light-skinned,
one
blue eyes.
that like
Yeah,
sweeps
yeah.
them off
And
their
then-
feet.
Then the dude from ER killed him.
which dude from
Who?
EI?
Who's the dude? Is it or he's
Eric
from another
LaSalle?
hospital show? But like the guy who went on like I think it was Oscars. He made this like crazy
Oh, I
big
think
speech.
I know who you're talking
You know
about.
who I'm talking about. He usually
I
has
don't
the
know
buzz
his
cut with his
name.
crazy eyes.
Yes,
he's
he has a
he
buzz
plays the
cut.
doctor on some short.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
on
Yeah.
I don't remember
Grey's
his name.
Anatomy. He was the black doctor. He was the
There you go.
the black
Oh,
doctor on Grey's
yeah.
Anatomy.
And then he killed Michael Ealy just to get
And then
fucking
he
out
was
Yeah.
he's in the
I
video
don't
game
know.
Detroit.
What really?
Michael Ealy was always kind of competing with like Morris Chestnut
Yeah,
And Shamar Moore maybe.
and Shamar Moore, but he's another light
Shamar Moore's
skin.
old man. He's been around for a long time. No, you know what I wanted to say? I want to say the other dude from Sherwood? The guy from LA Law.
By the way, Jesse Williams is the guy we were talking
Oh,
about.
Jesse
That's it.
Williams.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
I'll put. I like that this is where we ended up.
We-
That in a conversation discussing Malcolm Jamal Warner, the sad passing of. But I think that the tangent going into just a generation of very attractive black actors, male actors.
Blair Underwood. Thank you. That's the
Yeah,
guy.
Blair
I'm talking
Underwood.
about. That guy is old, but he still looks like
the same.
he hasn't aged at
Blair
all.
Underwood is the reason I have this hair. I was watching.
Oh,
I was,
really?
I was watching an episode of what show is it that he was on? Detective show.
I know. Hold on.
Oh, yes.
Dexter?
Recently. No,
Mhm.
not.
No.
He was on a show recently where one of the characters can figure out the case every week. I can't remember which one. It's like a
Okay.
procedural.
Is it a procedural with the cleaning lady?
No, I know
that
that
one?
one. That's on ABC.
But just to go back to Malcolm Jamal Warner and him, he was also a
Quantico?
musician. He's also a musician. I think he directed a New Edition music video. I saw that online.
He's
so random.
One of the first directing things he's done. Also, acted a bunch of stuff, voice acted. Also, I posted up on my Facebook about him being the producer for the Magic School Bus. So remember at the end of every episode of the Magic School Bus, they would always talk to the producer and he would like, oh, this is right, this is wrong, we couldn't do this, we couldn't show that. That would be him. He was like the black producer of that show. In world. That show got very meta.
Yeah.
I think his last show he was on was The Resident.
Yes. Which I think was Fox, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I saw he was like a doctor and anything. And I think something
I remember
something he always kind of struggled with and was always trying to maintain is that he knew he came from the Cosby Show. Yeah. And he knew that show had a very high standard for showing black people as, you know, humans, as normal, as anybody else in the world and stuff like that. And he always wanted to make sure he was always setting that standard in anything he was working in. He was also in Dexter, if I remember right. He was in Dexter. He was in Community. He played Shirley's like ex-husband, I think. And then he came back. So there was always a lot of stuff, a lot of projects he worked on, and he was always trying to make sure he was representing everybody in the best light and stuff like that.
I mean, the Cosby Show itself, as much as there's the unfortunate connection with what happened, the legacy of the show was to kind of pivot the idea of black culture, because up until that point, a lot of the television shows that featured black people often started with them either being poor and coming up and kind of being the unfortunate term nigger rich, where it's kind of like, oh, you now have money and you are just like the Jeffersons. And or you had Homeboy and I know that they did discuss a lot of great topics, but you know, like
Good Times with
Dynamite, like caricatures of black culture.
Well, that whole show was supposed to be about the struggle, and then just like Family Matters, it kind of leaned in more towards Steve the extra side character
for sure,
and then it kind of became his show, and that's why Amos left. Yes,
and the stereotypical thing in media like that is a problem, and one of the reasons that the Cosby Show and subsequently what Malcolm Jamal Warner was doing as a character and as an actor and as a teacher was important, you know? So it is a hard loss, and especially because from what I understand of the story is it was him and his daughter. They got pulled in by a riptide while they were surfing in Costa Rica, and you know, one of the surfers was able to save his daughter, which I think is, as I was saying to Jaws before we started, one of the most beautiful things is the idea that at least his daughter's okay. That is a blessing. She's probably going through a lot with a loss like that. Our condolences to the family, to her, to everyone. I mean, condolences to all of us in black media and entertainment in general, because a whole generation of black content starts off with watching, at least for me, born in 83, watching Theo play a young black man who is like smart and dedicated and sometimes lazy because he just wants to hang out with his friends, but he knows that when he does put in the work, he can get good grades and he can be successful, and he goes on to go to school, and he dates some of the most attractive women you've ever seen on television, and but not necessarily because he's, I mean, yes, by regular standards, he's very handsome. But on the TV show, we all saw him go through his awkward phase, and he still was like dating some of these gorgeous girls, getting good grades, living his best life, had a cool crew of friends, all those guys. Like that, it was always fun to watch that. So like Theo was kind of like the model by which a lot of us were like, oh, that'd be a cool life. Like it would be chill to be a Theo, you know? So that was, that's really sad, a really sad loss, but
yeah. R.I.P. Two people that really influenced a lot of generations: Ozzy Osbourne and Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah. But speaking of the influence of black excellence, black creation, black content, Miles Morales, where do we get a Miles Morales in a world where you don't have a show like Cosby and you don't have a Theo? I don't know if we have the same path.
That's true.
Yeah. But Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse, speaking of this fantastic franchise that we all really, really want to see continue.
Yeah.
Sony, please get your stuff together, has been pushed again now to the end of June 2027. Already it was
2027.
It was already pushed to 2027.
God damn.
I don't know what they're doing on this.
This one, man. It got pushed back 3 weeks. So this is actually not the biggest news in the sense that they just push it back a little bit.
Yeah. It just keeps getting pushed.
Yeah. Their reasoning now, from what I understand, for them wanting to push it is they want everyone to be out of school. That's one of the reasons. Because they're saying that the young age kids that they want going to the movie are still in school at the beginning of June. So they want to do it at the end of June when they know everyone's out of school, and it would be an opportunity for everyone to go see it in theaters.
Sam, if you don't show
so that's
up.
one of the reasons.
Interesting.
I mean, it's not wrong. I understand what they're saying, but how do you guys feel real quick? Because I feel like this decision sounds...
I think it's stupid.
I stopped caring a long time ago.
It doesn't look I feel like I don't think it's that bad, only because
it's only 3 weeks.
Only because we are terminally online and we're looking up this news and stuff like that constantly. Because remember when people saw the first movie, the second movie in theaters, and you're like, there's a part 2? What? Like, we knew because we're terminally online, but no one else realized or knew. So I think to the masses, that's not.
I don't know. Do you think? Because I feel like the second one pumped people up, and if anything, they're waiting for the third one.
Yeah, it's taking a very long time.
I think I didn't know that they hadn't finished. You shouldn't have done it split if you hadn't finished the third one. Is my
that's the thing.
You haven't finished the script for the third one
because I feel like the second one came by surprise more, right? For people, because like, there's a second one.
Did the second one come out before or after COVID?
After.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you think it was gonna do bad though? Like, why would you not prepare for that's some cockamamie shit? That's
okay, I see what Skinny say. I didn't even think about that at first. You're saying that maybe they didn't start the third because they were worried about how the second would be accepted?
How do you not make a movie with an ending and then it goes into full friggin' production? Fam, how do you announce that there's a part 1 and 2 and haven't started the part 2?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
That's a good point.
What are you doing though? What are you doing?
Filling more work on afterwards.
Fam, that's like announcing.
That's probably why they're pushing it.
Yes, but it's also like announcing Back to the Future 3, right? Yeah. You know how Back to the Future 2 ended, right? With the cliffhanger, or was that one that ended with the cliffhanger? It was 2.
Well, almost all of them, the first and the second, both technically have like minor cliffhangers, but yeah.
Okay, now imagine the bigger cliffhanger that I remember from 2 that goes into 3. But then 3 has not even been written yet, and they already announced it. Back in the 80s, you didn't know if there was going to be a 3. So it's just cliffhanger. But what if they were just like, no, there's going to be 3 movies, and then it takes like 7 years for it to come out?
I wonder if back then they would give you some leeway. So to be like, okay, let's see how this... Oh, it's because, you don't have the internet. You don't have instant markers until the box office hits and you tally up all the money. So I think like back then in the 80s, it wasn't like, you wouldn't announce something right away. But I think as you get into the 90s, like I was hearing that with James Bond, the hype for GoldenEye was so high, they had greenlit Tomorrow Never Dies. But they didn't have a script ready. They had nothing ready. They didn't even know the box office total of GoldenEye. They're like, yeah, get it out there. And that caused production delay, not the production delays, but production issues because we're working with a rolling script now for that whole movie.
Damn, that's so stressful.
Sad part is that Tomorrow Never Dies still came out sooner than this movie.
Yeah.
GoldenEye was 97. Tomorrow Never Dies I'm sure is 99, if not 2000.
So can
I throw something into the conversation? Because I feel like this might upset people, but
throw it up.
Are we demanding too much if the first movie came out in 2018 and the second one came out in 2023, which is actually not 2023, 2020.
Yeah, 2023.
2023.
Oh yeah, it is 2023. The second one came out 5 years after the first one.
Don't announce a part 2.
I give that as an okay because it's an animated movie.
Also, people were more forgiving because there was COVID, there was the strike. Like there was so much happening during that time.
You also didn't know how the first one was going to do. You knew this was a smasher, and you announced a two-parter.
Yeah.
Get your shit together,
Yeah.
Sony. How did Madam Web come out and this is still hanging? Fam,
Like it's I agree with Skinny just because you would think there would be like a
Madam Web.
skeleton of a script or an
Bruh.
outline.
Madam Web and Craven dropped, and this is just fam.
Well, this is animated.
Now we know that putting out a live action movie is easy. It's not hard.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's easy.
live action movies feel like they're kind of crazy easy to make.
Like
If
these
you
ones,
could
you got to
make-
plan it out. You
If
actually
you
have
You know what? I'd rather wait for something that's good
Fam,
than
yeah.
it be rushed, and then it's like we're gonna be pissed that they
Yeah.
delivered something bad.
Cool.
I gotta
That
say
makes
though,
sense.
I
But
like having the Miles Morales with the cornrows in my like closet because I'm like, I'm not opening it till the movie comes out.
Yeah, it's not
because
happening.
because
What?
I bought it and I was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna open this one till the movie comes out because the character didn't actually do anything in the movie in the second film. He's just there at the end, and he kind of have this energy of like, yo, who the fuck's this man's? And then the movie just ends, and you're like, oh snap! And I'm like, I can't open that until I find out how crazy this character is. Is this character worthy of being on the mantle, or is he just?
I'm sure.
I mean, I'm sure too, but
We'll
I haven't
see,
seen
but
nothing. I need
I
a third
know.
movie. Skinny hit us.
He still looks cool.
I hate to
that's
tell
true.
you that, but sadly, that happens in toy production all the time. By the time that movie comes out, he will not even be in that same outfit that you
I
have him
know,
in.
yeah. I was
He will
just-
be in a whole new shit, and you will
Yeah.
have to buy a new toy. I don't know why you bought that shit.
I
don't
bought
know why.
I bought most of that line. Like I
I-
bought
you
Miles.
Was it expensive?
I bought
No.
Miles. I bought Spider Woman. I bought Gwen. I bought Spider Punk, and I
Yeah.
bought.
It's still a cool line.
Yeah. It's. I like the series. The
You're
only
talking
guy I
about the
didn't get-
Legends line, right? The Marvel-
Yeah, I think so. It's the Miles that's on like hanging off the. I don't know. He's too small, but he's
Yeah,
hanging upside down off of this one right there.
Because that line,
Oh.
yeah, it did okay. It's still like around. You can buy like a Peter B. Parker, but
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
they do like scammer things. Like they'll release Spider Punk and then they'll release Spider Punk again in like a purple coloring. But then
Oh,
you
yeah,
get
Spider
like the
Punk,
regular head sculpts that you could put on. And it's like, you motherfucker.
Yeah, I got the purple version of Spider Punk.
Yeah, so you have the regular head sculpt, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to need that. I'm
Yeah.
just going to need to buy that. Or keep that from you.
Yeah, because I wanted the one where you could see his face. I didn't understand why you couldn't see his face in the other one. I was like, but the cool thing about this character was that he was a black Spider-Man.
Let me see
Like-
if I can still buy that before I go and claim
I
that
found it
head
at
sculpt.
Comic-Con, so that's
Oh,
why.
Oh, you pay
Oh.
Comic-Con prices. Oh,
Oh no, I negotiate. I'm not the guy who goes, "Oh, is that
Hey.
45, sir?" I'm the guy that walks up and says, I got $50 on me. You got 2 figures for 30 each." And he's just
Oh,
like,
damn.
"Yeah, okay, I'll give them to you for 50."
Oh, no, you
can hear
bully.
You can hear the defeat in his voice, but it's like,
Okay.
hey, he doesn't have to drag it all home on Sunday. I'm hooking it up.
I'm trying to go there Sunday at like 3:55 and be like, "What's good?" Give me
Yeah, that's
everything you
true.
don't-
What do you
I
want to
got
get rid of?
That is
What do
the
you wanna
one
get
time
rid
you
of?
should go to Comic-Con. But speaking of Miles Morales,
Oh, sorry.
we also I'm going to a talkathon, but we can talk about that later.
Ooh.
No, I was gonna say I didn't show you guys the Beto blanket that I got.
Oh, he made a blanket?
Yeah,
Okay, we got to see that later.
of all the hip hop women.
Oh, that's pretty dope. I didn't know he
Cool.
had that. Continuing speaking about Miles. Actually, yeah, let's continue with Miles. Diversity still matters, but don't expect to see Miles Morales in the MCU. Kevin Feige tells us that until Sony Pictures completes the animated Miles trilogy in 2027, he was told to stay away from the character
Exactly.
by Sony.
Because y'all
So-
gonna do it better.
I hope that Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, isn't too old, or he's okay enough to play his uncle.
Oh yeah, he'll be fine to play the uncle.
Yeah,
You know,
that'd
because remember he was supposed to go on
Yeah.
tour for his movie and for the music for the album that's based on it, and then he got sick, and then
be- yeah. Did that movie drop?
no,
No, eh?
No,
'Cause
they
I
never
don't
dropped
think
that
so.
movie.
Yeah,
it looked crazy.
it did.
I was like,
Yeah, it did
It
look
looked
good.
wild, and I was like,
What
all right, here
happened
we
to
go.
that?
Yeah,
What
what
happened?
happened to that project? Where is
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Gambino film that we're with like cannons?
I
and-
I think he was trolling us.
Fuck him if he was.
Are
trolling
you
us. That
fucking
look-
serious?
Don't do that.
Ned-
I don't know.
Because,
'cause
listen, after that stupid show he came out with after Atlanta with the Psycho Girl, and if you're gonna troll us for this,
Oh,
with the psycho girl.
Naomi,
yo, the
actually,
one
We're going to be
Stan?
talking about Naomi later on, but yes, the actress Naomi Ackie, right? Oh
Where,
no,
yeah,
where she's like a big fan of somebody. Like I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
Stan.
Oh,
fan
you're
of the
talking
D-
about
that horrible ass show.
the something
yes,
with D's?
no, it was a great show.
It was a terrible show.
It was a
Too
great
much. It was
show.
really bad. It was so bad.
Oh,
It was so bad.
Honestly,
I had to
yes, you
stop.
should have been here when he watched it because he did talk about how much he hated it before.
The best episode
I
was the
loved it.
mockumentary episode at that was like episode
it
8
was
where
so
but
good.
other no.
So
So
why do you think
good.
that show? Why do you think the movie is a troll, Ness?
yeah,
yeah.
hit us.
Because nothing, there was no actual like facts of anything about this movie coming out. Like when you tried to search it up, it's like nowhere to be found.
But there's a trailer.
But I think he did it for his album.
I'm gonna smack this guy. Oh my god.
Bando's
I have a
known in the
feeling.
new
I have a
world.
feeling it was for his album because
Mm.
there's
Oh,
literally
I
no
hope you're-
information about this movie.
Brian, I think we're done with Childish Gambino, bro.
Yeah,
think
I'm
we're
not done with him, but I really think she's right. I think we got played.
I
Like,
think he trolled
I think-
us.
After Atlanta and once you see how it ends, once
Because
you
I don't know if
finally
you
watch
guys
it-
remember the timing, but he dropped this trailer and then he released an album
Yeah.
that was
Yes,
called
yes.
Brando, whatever.
And then he was
then
supposed to
everyone
Bando's
tour.
thought,
He was
New
supposed
World.
to tour with that album.
yes, and
then he
everyone
got
thought
sick.
that that album was for a movie that he was like releasing.
Yeah.
But really, the trailer was for the album. That's what I think. Because when you try to search the movie, there's literally no information, like
Yeah,
0,000.
hold on. Okay, this is kind of crazy if he
I'm
did
not-
this. If this is all fake promotion, though, I have to give him props. The film, touted as an IMAX exclusive event, had the first trailer premiere in IMAX with showings of A Quiet Place Day 1, releasing on YouTube on July 1st, 2024. So this man got it done, got it posted in IMAX theaters
Yeah, I don't.
as a trailer before A Quiet Place
As
Day 1.
promotion.
As
I have a
promotion for
hard
movie
time
he was
believing.
never going to release.
I have a
That's
hard time
insane.
believing that.
That's insane.
Did you guys find anything
No,
about it?
You're not wrong. I'm looking for anything about the movie.
There's
and all I
literally
get-
nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing about the movie. It's all just the album and the promo he did for the
For the album.
linked to the movie. But
Yo,
there's-
And then
fucking
and he
hate this guy.
and what's even more crazy is he never said anything about it. Like everyone was confused and he never said a word about
There
it.
was no follow up at all.
He never said,
Hey,
yeah.
at
it's a
least we
trailer
got
for
the
my
movie.
album."
At least we got the movie of him and Rihanna, Guava Island or whatever.
Yeah.
At
was a
least
good
we
one.
got that. That's a real thing that exists in the world.
So we're just okay with grown-ass men trolling people and just
I
making-
mean, it's
We're cool?
Gambino.
This is artistic now? Are you fucking kidding me?
Hey,
Oh,
I mean,
Gambino-
honestly, it's clever.
I
Clever what
It
it
well,
is.
is. It's rude.
I see it both
It's
ways
annoying though.
because it could
Yeah.
be a really awesome trailer.
That shit
and then
looked
it-
cool.
It did.
Exactly,
He should
Yo,
actually
man.
work on he
'Cause-
should
'cause-
actually work on that.
because there's two ways of looking at it. That you get the trailer looks cool and the music's good and that's it. And you move on.
Yeah.
Or you get a Moonwalker, Michael Jackson's Moonwalker. Or
Oh.
you get a, not necessarily Purple Rain, but like Under the Cherry Moon.
Right.
You know,
You get some projects that, although they sounded like a good idea at the time, they may not have been the best execution.
Was Graffiti Bridge another one by Prince? That was supposed to be like a
Oh,
kind of
Swarm.
pre-
That's what it's called.
Swarm. Yeah, that's
Swarm.
what.
Hated
Because I knew it
Swarm.
had something to do with bees.
Hated Swarm.
I
Hey,
loved
baby, did we like Swarm?
Oh, this
No,
man.
she can't hear me,
This
but she'll
man
tell
pulling
you
in
no.
his wife.
I loved it.
He's,
bad.
he's dipping out of the podcast to dip into the real IRL
Wow.
universe and be like, I need
Did
confirmation.
any of you guys watch it?
I
didn't
didn't watch
watch
Swarm, no.
Oh, you guys didn't watch it.
So
No, but
bad.
honestly,
It's listed as a horror, but it's not really a
2
horror.
seconds. Come here.
Ness,
Come here. Come here. Yo, come here.
Ness, I couldn't watch it
Everywhere.
because
You remember
he
that
made it
show,
sound
Swarm?
So bad.
With the crazy girl who
No.
would kill everybody.
I'm not joking. I didn't watch it because Skinny
you
made it
remember
sound
that
like it was a
show?
horrible thing to watch.
From like 2
For
years
those of
ago
you
when you were
listening,
pregnant.
Skinny is talking to his partner.
Remember Swarm with the crazy
he's
black
asking-
girl? She went mowed down
asking
those
her to
girls.
confirm.
She killed Billie
It's
Eilish.
like based on like
Idol.
Beyonce.
Come, tell the people how bad that shit
Was
was.
the Idol? No.
Please.
What's that new Weekend movie that just came
Was it
out?
bad?
Hurry Up
The
Tomorrow.
one with Jen
Ortega. Yeah, Jenny
Very
Ortega.
bad.
What was that? Say that again?
No.
And again,
Huh? What?
This man just got his wife to come
Really bad.
There you go.
Just to say.
All right. Yeah.
in. Skinny
Yeah.
just got his wife to go in
Cold.
just to say how bad it was.
cold. Just cold.
Agree to
Right.
disagree.
Oh
Yeah, man.
my god.
We
Let's
could-
take this
we
to
could-
court.
Most recent one, Hurry Up Tomorrow, Weekend's new movie.
Yeah, but didn't that
Got
do
an album.
horrible?
He's touring
too?
that album.
He released that? Really?
But
Yeah,
I
that's
thought it
an
was
album.
bad. Isn't the reaction negative to the
For the-
movie?
I think for the movie it's bad because it
Oh.
has this nice meme of "Shut the fuck up, shut up, you shut the fuck up."
Jesus. You know what won't be bad though? Actually, I don't know. We might be getting bamboozled
Wait.
this one too. Sorry.
Sorry.
Go ahead. What do you want
I'm
to say?
still stuck on this. I just wanted to know why he thought it was so bad.
A swarm? Okay.
It's just
I'll
like,
let you guys finish this conversation first before we move on.
All right. As a project follow-up to what was Atlanta, probably one of the greatest sitcoms.
Very different. You should not compare.
No, I'm not comparing, but it's such a it is such a, and then just I don't know.
Normal.
Like,
He's an artist.
fine, but then the extremities of why this girl turned to killing these people, it would be over nothing. Like, I get it being obsessed with a Beyonce type or Taylor Swift type, but
Right.
like
That's
people
what it
wouldn't
was.
people wouldn't even say anything bad. She'd be like, "Hey, yo, check this song out," and he'd be like, "That's alright." She'd be like, "What do you mean it's alright?" You'd be like, "It's alright. Like it's an okay song. I don't
But-
really love it, but yeah." And like she'd go from there to, and it's just.
Can I ask a question though?
Yes, sir.
Do you feel that it was at least properly depicting the stans who get so obsessive that they're mentally ill?
This is what I was
Because
going to say because it's
She's
about
obviously
fan
mentally
culture.
ill. She's mentally ill if she's trying to kill people. Like, I just heard a story about how the guy who, like, one of Eminem's stans broke into his house and got like prison time and stuff. Like, you hear all these stories and you're just like, Tyler the Creator, Chapel Roan, they all talk about how obsessive fans have been, finding out their mama's house, finding out like their parents' house. So
yeah.
You
like,
want to know the most coldest move I've heard? What's his name? Pattinson, the guy that played
Robert?
Batman.
Robert Pattinson, yeah.
Robert Pattinson. He was dealing with a stalker, and she kept following him around and everything like that. So what he did was he invited her out to dinner. They were sitting down next to each other, and he was talking with her. And all he did was complain about how hard his life was. Complain the whole time. Complain. Hasn't bothered him since.
I worry that that's the
Sounds
wrong
old.
lesson. The wrong
Yeah.
lesson, though, because you're telling me if I stalk the person, I could potentially get a date with them, even
Yeah,
if I don't like
But
it. At
now,
the end of the
now
day,
you're
I still
there.
got-
Okay, now you're there. You're going to be paying attention.
doesn't seem
All
like it
let me
would
just
work on
complain.
everyone,
Let me
though.
just. Bleh.
No, so
Yeah.
what
My
I'm doing.
whole
Now,
hard
say it again
life.
for the kids in the back.
It doesn't seem like it would work on everyone.
All I
He
know
lucked
is
out. He didn't get
listen,
stabbed.
He lucked out. That's
He
the
didn't get
that's the
stabbed or
right
anything.
word. He lucked out.
I'm not. I
He
don't.
didn't
I
say
don't.
she was crazy or anything.
She wasn't.
like
She
that.
wasn't a real stalker.
Yeah, exactly.
She just started stalking. She wasn't like veteran in the shit, bro.
I'm just saying, if you told me, like, who am I thinking? I'm trying to think of which actress I would love to sit
Oh.
across from and have dinner. Like,
Wasn't Christina Grimmie or something? Wasn't she killed by her stalker?
oh, dark.
Probably.
I don't know if you guys
Quite a
remember
few.
her. She was like a
Quite a few.
singer. I think it
No,
was
that was Selena.
I know Selena was
Selena,
killed by her-
Selena, I remember. Yeah.
That's our
Christina-
Jennifer. That's our generation.
Yeah, but Christina Grimmie too.
Is
Yeah.
it
No,
bad
I
that
know.
I don't know a single Selena song or remember her rise to fame or anything. I feel
No,
like it happened
I remember
off-
I Will Fall in Love with You.
What? I don't-
That was the song that after she died, that was the song that was just playing all the time. If
Yeah,
I
that-
fall in love.
after, yeah, but like her
Yeah.
rise to fame, like, don't you feel like it just happened like in like
Yeah.
the alternate
I think
universe?
you would have to be like more ingrained in like Latino American culture at that time.
Before the internet, that's what it was. Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll use this opportunity to pivot. Speaking of Latin culture, Pedro Pascal out here leading the ship. I don't know if you guys saw the meme recently where this guy was at a theater in Texas and he went up to the wall and he's just like, "Hey, who's down to see a Pedro Pascal movie?" And then he shows you the poster for Materialist. And then he pans over. He's like, "Or this Pedro Pascal movie." And he shows you Eddington, like the one where it's like a Western. And then he pulls back and he shows you, "Or this other Pedro Pascal." And he shows you Fantastic Four. And he's just like, and then he goes over to Superman and he's just like, "That's not Pedro Pascal, but it might as well be." And the idea being that Pedro Pascal's in everything right now.
Mhm.
And people are loving it.
I'm
Fantastic.
not mad at it.
I heard some people are just annoyed that he's in everything, but it's just like
I mean, that
There's always going to
happens,
be
though.
haters.
Yeah. There's always people who are just like, "Oh, yo, this person is like a hot commodity right now." And they're on
Yeah,
everything.
like he
So,
doesn't deserve to be in everything.
yeah.
oh, what was someone's hot take online was
Oh wait, before we finish though, I just
Mm.
want to say there are 2 post-credit scenes for the new Fantastic Four film.
Fam,
First
shush.
step.
Don't
So
tell
if
me
you
that.
guys are going to the film, make sure you watch and wait for the two post. I know it's Marvel, so you know that there's going to be post credit scenes.
Yeah, it's usually
but
2.
yeah, when I was at Superman, people were leaving before
Yeah.
the last one. So
It's so crazy.
But
People
honestly,
just
the
leave.
Superman one was
I like the
they
last
weren't
one.
they weren't like important.
No, they weren't
Yeah, but
important, but they made you feel fuzzy inside.
Yeah, but it was
And
like
then
I
really I
haven't seen it
waited for
still,
this.
so yeah. I'll
And
look
the last one felt more like a comedy. Felt like I want to see them do stuff together now.
You got Wu-Tang merch money? That's what it is? Hey,
No,
actually, can we speak about that?
I've been buying the cheapest thing. Bandanas are always
Nice.
We need to speak about that, and not even, but like I'm just
That's
gonna say
cool.
here from now on, you're gonna start seeing GeekCypha at more things as media, because the people that were there at Wu-Tang as media weren't media, and that shit pissed me off. It was wild.
Yeah.
Like my dude was just like, "Yo, I got in as media," and we were like the only 2 people there. Danielle's a kid that Danielle used to babysit, who's 12, got to meet Method Man because his mom was dentist. What's happening here, dog?
Because he's what? How did he get to meet him? Oh, the internet froze because he's not.
I don't know. His mom's a exactly. I'm not supposed to say it. Not.
Yeah. As soon as you
Jeez,
start
man, you're
talking,
outing
it
people
froze. I
out
was
here.
like,
What are you doing, blowing up people's spots? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Okay, but that's fair. Oh, so no, honestly, it's true. I'm going to a talkathon. I mentioned it. I applied as media. I went to Comic-Con. I applied as media.
Is it too late?
It is too late, unfortunately, for a talkathon, but we can definitely make sure to apply next year because
Every concert we're doing it.
yeah, we if anything, we'll just make the list, and at the beginning of the summer, we'll set like a reminder, and we'll just apply because these events happen. And Skinny's not wrong. There are people I saw at Comic-Con, Montreal Comic-Con, who go as media that I was just like, y'all doing less than me. And and I'm just doing interviews with people. So
you sell
Here's
food.
the
What are you
workshops. Where have you been?
Yeah. But hey, I back to what I was saying. Fantastic Four. I know people are excited. I'm seeing it tomorrow. I don't know how many people are going to have seen it by next week. I look forward to discussing it. I know Akeem, the funny guy, said he was going to be coming back. Hoyt Charles said he's going to come through again at the end of the month for the podcast to discuss both Superman and Fantastic Four. So fingers crossed that we all get to see those by the end of the month, because I am very excited. I think it's going to be a really cool, it's been a good summer. Yo, we've been saying it in the group chats. I've been posting it to my story. We are eating good this year. We have, yes, Invisible Woman. Skinny's holding up the action figure.
Hey, Lonnie, Danny bought that for me. It was great.
We had the clips. We had Raekwon. We had Tyler. Yes. We have Superman. We had Foundation come back. We have Star Trek Strange New Worlds come back. We have Fantastic Four coming. We have what other albums? Oh, Alfredo 2 coming. So when it comes to hip hop and like even concerts in the city, Wu-Tang coming through, Tyler coming through. Like, Skinny, did you not know Tyler came through yesterday? That's right.
Wow.
That's why I was wearing this.
Wow. Wow.
I also got the cap because I
this nigga has a golf wearing cap. Oh my god.
Stay now. All about them bands.
So we're
how
going
much did you end up
P?
paying?
Yeah, how much
did I pay for the tickets or for the merch?
The tickets.
The tickets,
because it was too expensive when I tried to get tickets. I was like, no, I can't.
The Tyler ticket was a gift.
Yeah.
But
nice.
from what I saw on the ticket, because it tells you how much your ticket is. It was $195 for the ticket.
Oh, that's not bad. You were in the red?
I was in section 115.
Damn.
Yeah.
Is that the red or?
Yeah, that's like because it's the ones, the 200 and 300. So yeah, it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that was a good one, and also I got dumb lucky because the way the stadium was set up for that show, the section 115, that kind of back end towards where the teams come out and stuff, the stage is a split stage. There's a main stage right at the front like it usually does, but then there was like a mini stage next to the sound guy, and where I was sitting was right in front of that. So when Tyler crosses over the catwalk that comes down from the ceiling, which was kind of crazy to watch, and he goes over to the next mini stage and he starts doing all of his older stuff, he was right in front of me, like in that section. That was pretty cool. But yeah, we would definitely be next year. Also, I used to apply for the Jazz Fest and stuff like that back in the day when I was working at the radio station. So these festivals are not impossible to get media accreditation for. There's a lot of great things that go on. Just for Laughs, Montreal Jazz Fest, Francophonie, Nuit d'Afrique, on top of all the other things that are going on in the city. Montreal in the summer is if you're if you're not a tourist, if you're from Montreal, the city feels crowded. But if you can at least go to some of the fun things,
It's super fun.
Yeah, it doesn't feel as bad, and that's the thing.
By the way, we're going to Waka Flocka on the 3rd, and Styles P the day before that.
The Waka Flocka is at Mackenzie Park for
same. It's at both for both, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 2 days in a row. Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to see. I have to see Art in the Paint. I don't care.
Yeah, no. I think that's.
I don't care.
I haven't been back to that park in God knows how long. Mackenzie Park
last year.
Mackenzie Park is that the name? That's Mackenzie Park, the one in.
Yeah, that's the park that Ghostface was at.
Oh.
I kept thinking Mackenzie Park is.
It's so small though.
Yeah, I keep thinking it's Cotonedge.
Yeah, I forgot.
I remember it being like really crowded.
Yeah, so it's Mackenzie Park in St. Henry.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
No, that's Little Burgundy, no?
Burgundy.
Yeah,
Burgundy.
it's Burgundy. I'm just wondering if actually I won't mention that because that'll give away some stuff. Skinny, you know what I'm talking about though. About the access. How like the access.
What do you mean?
Like at one point when I was there and you told me, "Oh, just do this."
Oh yeah, no, we are going to talk about that.
I won't talk about that.
Yeah. No, they really because it's like their first years out. They're really kind of just like not nonchalant about who's in the backstage, but they're just kind of like, y'all ain't causing no trouble. So seemingly, if you just like, if you just look like you belong there, you belong there.
Yeah. It was kind of ridiculous.
Brian's like, I don't know what to do.
Revealing
like,
secrets.
You're big.
Yeah, I was trying not to say it. It's Skinny said the whole
You're revealing secrets. Shush. You know, there's gonna be a gang of people, and you can't do that no more.
There's wild people there, anyways. Especially, listen, every year it gets more and more people. Yeah, it was crazy.
So funny.
So much fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the sound system, them blowing a speaker was unfortunate, but but the show was actually fun. I'm hoping that they can get sponsorship for the sound system this year because last year was not a bad. Yeah, last year was a fun show to watch, but the sound system being busted was.
Yeah, and all those random kids being on the stage is super nuts, dude.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, that was weird.
So weird. Who ties for the children? All right. Okay.
Shut up. Just because ODB said it at an award show. I mean, there's some. I will agree that there is some songs that are legit for the children, but it's not every single Wu-Tang song. It's not Gravel Pit, you know.
No, yeah, there's a lot of songs that.
Yo, this guy didn't do his verse for Gravel Pit. I don't understand Method Man sometimes. Like, I get it. You're a big time actor. You work for 50 Cent now. But my dude, do the fucking hook to Ice Cream. How are you there? You were literally there. The song before Ice Cream comes on, you're not doing the hook. Oh, yeah? You're better than that now. Okay,
that's so long ago though. That's before he was like acting.
You get to say watch these rap niggas get all up in your guts. Like you can't say that now. You're just too much of a family man now, Method Man. Is that it? Oh, okay. All right, bud.
You mean at the show?
Yeah, at the show.
He didn't do it.
Then Gravel Pit comes on and he just leaves it to you, God. Nobody wants to hear you, God. What are you doing? What are you doing? Everybody's there for party people, gather around, countdown to the apocalypse. Come on. And then you got.
Wow.
No, it was bad. It was not. No. I'm happy that was the final chamber because I'm kind of done. Like not done seeing Wu-Tang, but I'm like, all right. Like,
I know.
I mean, they were all there at least because that was
all there.
People kept telling me they weren't all gonna be there, and I was like,
Jizza's done. Jizza is done.
Yo,
I'm sure he was wearing it. Yeah.
Because we have so many news items, and Jaws did put concerts in later conversations. So
okay, all right. So I'll shit on that later.
Let's power through the rest of the list. So Fantastic Four, two scenes. Nothing is canon before Creature Commandos, says James Gunn. You're lying. Go away. No, he's lying. He's lying because he literally in the same breath said you know some of the things that happen are going to be memories, but they're not going to be canon. That doesn't make any sense. You can't decide that you can't cherry pick
Star Wars Legends.
Yeah, but Star Wars Legends is a rewrite of the canon and them changing the story.
I understand this is why this man's never done a universe on his own.
But before. I mean, they have all this nice like stuff material to pull from, and they just choose not to use it. It's like, maybe this character, maybe this character. It's like, but you have all this good stuff.
My thing is, Gunn said he's starting a new universe. He then says nothing before Creature Commandos is canon, but he's doing Peacemaker season 2. Which means
you didn't complain about Superman and Peacemaker being in there doing an interview.
Sir?
I'm surprised you. I was surprised. I was like,
didn't
wow,
wanna say
that's
it.
so much restraint from Doc. He's not bringing that up.
I
in this
didn't bring up
review.
these. Hey, there's a reason that movie got a 7.5, and it has to do with the fact that James
you
Gunn
didn't
can't
bring
let
it up
go.
at all. Hats off to you, sir.
James Gunn needs to let go of the old. If you're gonna start new, start fresh. Let it go. Just saying.
Mhm.
Peacemaker was a home run though. He can't let that go.
Peacemaker got him a whole new job. He got him a career, like a new studio gig. I get not giving it up. If I got a whole gig off of the back of a one,
Man, the best, you know, what the best feeling is when you get a new job at somewhere else and your old job can't touch you at all, and you can just tell about all the secrets. You know, they
yo,
could
he
just.
is spilling.
I love it. Mm.
Yo, James Gunn needs to calm down because
Nah,
you can't
you
just
can't
be out
touch
here
him.
talking about Marvel the way he's
They'll
talking
get
about
him
Marvel.
again. Watch, he'll fuck up. Watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He'll fuck up.
He's already been canceled once before for some wild shit. He needs to calm down. Like, the skeletons are still in the closet, sir. Just
Give us
because
skeletons. Give it. Just open it up. Let it out.
And he looks like he has a few too. That guy
Yeah.
looks like he's into some nasty shit. So look, hey, yo.
Oh my god. Okay.
Anybody who made Orgasmo, just saying.
Naomi Ackie, the top choice for the female lead in DC Studios Clayface. Another thing that James.
Let's see how this goes. Let's see.
James.
We've already done everything else, man.
Someone remind James that Clayface is a great character, but not the one people want to fuck with. Like, I'm sorry, I'm
This
not
isn't
here.
the one.
Honestly, out of all of us here right now, Batman fans, all this shit, Clayface being who he is, Alan Tudyk doing the voice on Harley, all that, great. But do you need a 2-hour horror movie about Clayface?
Like,
Horror's in
why?
right now.
Horror
People are
movie?
enjoying horror movies right now.
Horror's
That's
big.
true.
They're
Horror is
enjoying.
big.
No, sorry, they're enjoying really good horror movies. Everyone's
it
going
gonna
back to the
be-
theaters because movies are actually good.
Is it animated though?
No, live
No,
action.
live action.
Oh, interesting.
And it's gonna be body horror. David
Of
Lynch
course,
style,
yeah.
where his face gets messed
David
up by a mop.
Cronenberg.
Cronenberg. Thank you.
Who's
Sorry.
directing it?
I'm not sure. Let me double check. Wait, did they pick a director already? I know
I don't know.
they have Tom.
Clayface 2026.
'Cause that could
And
be freaky.
James Watkins.
Okay. The other crazy part is this movie is coming out after Supergirl, right? Because Supergirl's the next film. How are you going Superman, Supergirl, Clayface, sir?
And then
If
not
you
having
don't-
Batman. No Batman. No
And-
Batman. Remember, no Batman. Don't touch Batman.
Wait,
Sir,
Clayface is
remember
gonna
that.
Clayface is gonna kill people like horror movie style, and then Batman's just gonna tumps him in the head and throw him in jail.
No Batman.
What?
No Batman.
I don't even understand. They won't even have Batman in this movie, which is
They won't have Batman at all. There's no plans for Batman yet.
this is
Oh,
this
boy.
is
Matt
so
Reeves
this
to come
is
out with his
Venom.
Batman. No Batman. No touching
This is
Batman.
Sony's Venom. It's gonna make money the first
Yeah.
time around because people are gonna be like, "Oh, this is cool," and then it's going to crash. It's going to crash.
I hope they
Nah,
don't continue doing it.
If it does well the first time, they're gonna make another one. That's for sure.
I feel with Venom that was one of those things where they also fast tracked and they're like, oh yo, let's.
They
and then they didn't
overdid
learn
Venom.
anything at all.
They
They're just like, yo,
overdid
keep
Venom
it going.
so
That's making
bad.
money. We're Sony. we
They
got to keep these
overdid
movies
Venom,
pumping
but
out.
at least they had their script ready. Film the shit.
At
Idiots.
least they had their scripts.
Remember, scripts are.
ready.
Are you
we
sure
don't
the
even have
script is ready?
AIs making these scripts yet, and we're just.
I don't know.
Hey, I listened to the audiobook for that Joanna Robinson Marvel deep dive, and my understanding is Marvel half the time doesn't have their scripts finished. So
Yeah.
I can't hate on that idea.
It feels like every single movie is the same process as Iron Man 1
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Iron Man 1, where they didn't finish
Literally.
the script and they're just kind of riffing here and there.
Honestly, Jaws,
Marvel
you
needs
hit
to
the nail
stop
on the
doing
head.
that.
Yeah. It really was that they figured out the formula, and one of the things that Marvel does, and you guys must have noticed by now, they have action points that they need to get to. So instead of writing a story
Oh my god!
and writing it the whole way through, it's kind of like if you had Mission
They
Impossible,
work like
you're like,
backwards.
So
yeah, like
so
you have to jump off the cliff off a motorcycle. So you have to write a way to get to that
For
point
that
where you
to
jump off the
happen,
cliff,
yeah.
right?
So it's basically Transformers 2 Revenge of the Fallen, where
Oh my God,
they
that
had
movie
the
is
action pieces and you had to write
In
to
between.
get to those pieces because the
Which
the
is
script,
so like, I don't know.
the writer strike happened.
Yeah.
That's why those racist ass robots existed. Fuck them robots. Oh man. So racist.
But yeah, so Clayface might have Naomi Ackie, who was in A bunch. What was the last thing she was in? I'm trying to remember now. She was in Naomi Ackie.
Every time I hear her name, I
She
just
was
think
in
of The Walking Dead.
Mikey 17. That's what I saw her in recently. She was in Mikey 17. She was the love interest, and then she was also in Blink twice last year, 2024. But I did not see that one. I don't really fuck with horror, and Channing Tatum already like I don't.
Yes,
Really?
Like,
that was a great movie though.
I like Channing Tatum. I just don't understand. Like, I don't want to watch Channing Tatum play Elon Musk. Is essentially, like, don't make Elon Musk pretty.
No, it's not. It's not just that.
Yeah, but isn't he a rich billionaire who acts mad creepy? Isn't that the gender?
But there's more to it. There's more to it.
Thank God.
You're not gonna go see him?
It's good. It's good.
Theater?
You guys should watch it.
I am gonna see him.
It's a good, especially it's a good director debut for Zoe.
Oh, it's Zoe Kravitz.
That's her
Zoe
director.
Kravitz.
Yeah.
Okay, I might give that a chance then, because I
It's her
respect Zoe
debut.
Kravitz. I
Yeah.
respect Zoe. I don't respect the idea of doing Elon on an island, creeping out on girls.
Fair, but
That-
it has a good ending though.
Oh, good. Elon dies. All right, I'm in.
Is he?
Uh,
No, it's even better.
even better than death. Ness,
Wow.
does he lose all the money? Ness, if you tell me
Gotta
he
watch
loses all the
it.
money.
You get sent to
Oh.
space and then
Gotta
the
watch
spaceship
it.
explodes.
I don't want to spoil it.
That's
Unless
fair,
you
that's
tell me
fair.
I could spoil it, then I'll
No,
spoil
no,
it. but-
no. You know what?
I'm gonna Wikipedia. What's that?
Yeah. Skinny
Do it
can't
after
wait.
the show. Stop snitching, Skinny. Just all snitch Skinny today. Jesus.
Speaking of avoiding spoilers, Invincible renewed for season 5. That's one that I won't spoil for you guys. They are keeping strong with the storytelling on that. Renewed for season 5 before season 4 is even out. This is pretty big.
I think they showcased a like a little trailer of all the voice actors. And
Yes.
they showed Peter Cullen in
Celebrating.
there as well. I'm very happy to see Peter Cullen, see that he's okay and he's still they still got him and stuff. So that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And then Matt Rice is going to be in this season, and that's something people didn't expect, supposedly. Director of Adult Swim's Too Many Cooks. I know you guys have seen. You might have seen that short 11-minute Too Many Cooks. It was on Adult Swim. Gave some people nightmares. It's very funny. It's kind of a play on 90s family,
90s, 80s.
yeah, 80s, 90s family sitcoms that then turns into a really dark, kind of crazy thing towards the end. Anyways, yeah,
Too many cooks, too many cooks, too
It's
many
really funny.
cooks.
It's just like
Don't
the
watch it
intro
with your kids.
running over and over. It's really good.
You
But
don't
he's
watch it with kids.
making a horror film with
Dude.
Kristen Milotti from The Penguin as the lead. So it's
Wow.
called Buddy. It's gonna be. I mean, if it has the same sensibility of what Too Many Cooks did, where it's kind of this the kind of weird energy that builds up to something really creepy. My
Yeah,
only thing is
exactly.
11 minutes to 2 hours is different. So fingers
Skinny,
crossed.
if I tell you don't watch it with your kids, I mean don't watch it with your kids.
Oh, yeah,
what
don't
else
watch
you want me
it with Don't watch it with
to- Unless you want to scar them. Oops, I showed my kid Candyman. Oops.
This is in the 80s and early 90s. We're not out here letting kids
You
watch
know what I mean?
horror movies on TQS and Tibia.
Right? Yeah.
But they're not
Saturday.
made the same. They're not made the same like in the 80s.
Yeah, kids. The movies
They
for
weren't
the
as
kids-
scary.
Oh my
No,
god.
the movies.
I was
the
gonna
movies.
say
Kids that are
kids
just
aren't
like-
made the same.
Kids that were just slightly younger than us were watching beheadings on the internet.
Yeah, but it was just that's true.
Yeah, that's
Remember
dark.
that?
Jaws really brought it home with that's a
I'm just saying.
level of darkness. I was like, that's
I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
But yeah, so Kristen Milotti, who we know from Penguin, who was in Black Mirror, some of the more popular Black Mirror episodes. She was on How I Met Your Mother. She plays the wife.
The
Great
mother.
actress. Palm Springs. She's really
yeah.
good. Skinny is reading something that is blowing his mind. If you guys
He's
are,
watching too
Are
many
you
cooks.
reading Blink twice?
No, I'm reading Too Many Cooks.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
watch it, man. It's good.
So if you guys are listening
Watch
to
it
this
in
at
the
like the
daytime, though.
50, if you're listening to this at the 54-minute mark, I would say jump onto the YouTube to see Skinny.
You watch it in the daytime. What do you mean? What is this?
I
don't like that
I know
hidden
you don't
scary
like
shit.
scary stuff. I remember.
No, I don't like the
just
hidden
don't mess
scary
with it.
shit.
And
Like
dude,
when
and
Atlanta started doing it, I couldn't fuck with them for like a whole season. When they
the
did that
first
shit.
time Too Many Cooks aired was at like midnight. It was like a late
Oh,
adult
just-
swim
wow.
thing.
You're just messing with people.
Yeah.
No, but
it
I've
was
seen it, and I was like, always like, I've fallen asleep to it. And I've always been like, oh, what's this? To hear that it's like some creepy shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
not
it
good.
gets wild. Yeah, it's pretty funny. And then speaking of the energy of Adult Swim, the funny overnight, I guess R-rated content of South Park, the creators have been offered, and I don't know if you guys heard about this. This is a 5-year deal
Oh,
that Matt and Trey have been offered $1.5 billion to make 5 seasons, 50 episodes.
Whoa.
50 episodes,
So
because
10
10
10
episodes a
episodes a
season
season.
for 5 years. And they've been offered $1.5 billion to do it. It's an exclusivity deal because the show used to be on HBO. HBO was supposedly in talks with them, and that didn't end up working out. So it ended up turning that it is now going to just be just them.
This is
Just
just Paramount?
Yeah, just Paramount. Paramount Plus. 10 episodes a season, 5 years, $1.5 billion. It's crazy. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Almost as crazy as the images I just saw. Nope.
I mean, like, what else can they satire? Like, the world already seems like a satire. Like, what
I
else?
know.
I think they stopped doing that. I think they were doing stuff related to stuff that was going on in the world. And then after Trump won his first election, they're like, okay, well, we can't really.
Well, that's like Black Mirror. Black Mirror was just like, there's no reason for us to do a season. The world is already a horror show. So
that's dark. When you realize you created some bullshit, that's not
yeah.
Like, it's like putting out Twilight Zone now. So it's like, nah, dog. We're good.
You mean, oh, like you see that episode of Twilight Zone? Oh, you mean the thing that happened yesterday?
Yeah.
In real life? Yeah.
Next thing we're gonna have goblins on planes, on plane wings, and we're gonna be like,
bro, shush.
You know
what?
No. You know what's gonna happen? If I was doing an episode of Black Mirror, it'd be from the point of view of the goblin on the wing, and he's getting charged for being on the wing. He's like, no, if you don't want the wind in your face, man, it's another $100. If you want to make sure that your family, pay up.
I don't hear nothing about no goblin on no
reaching into his fur. It's some BS, man.
But that's a famous Twilight episode.
It's a famous Simpsons horror show thing.
Yeah,
too.
but that's
that was.
I know. All to say that shit. If it comes through, Brian, I'm
John Lithgow. Wasn't it John Lithgow?
Isn't the Simpsons?
No, it's actually William Shatner. It's Shatner in
okay.
that episode, the original. But
I remember reading something that the Simpsons predicted things in the future.
Yeah, Simpsons have done. But someone was explaining that it's more a factor of they've done so many episodes that just the jokes that they're making and the like kind of crazy ideas have started to come through, and it's just like, well, we didn't make this thinking this was going to happen. Like, we didn't joke about Trump being president thinking he'd actually decide to do this, but here we are. I had one thing I wanted to ask you guys about. I put it as a question on my socials. The actor Taylor Russell, who did the movie with Timothée Chalamet, the cannibal one.
Oh yes,
what's it called? I feel like there's so many
Bones and All.
Bones and All. Yes.
Okay, so that actor, Bones and All, Taylor Russell, has left the Thomas Crown Affair, which is a project that was with Michael B. Jordan. In the same week, it is announced that she is jumping on board for a Frank Ocean project. For his directorial debut.
He's still alive?
Say word she ditched one to do another one.
So Ness, I asked this. I went to socials and I asked everybody, if you had to pick between working with Frank Ocean and Michael B. Jordan, who would you pick? So I'll ask you to pick this first and tell us before I tell you what the results were. You're a young, talented actor.
I feel like she got a good deal with Frank Ocean.
Yeah, you would.
She probably got more money.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I'm thinking she got more money just because Frank Ocean, if it's his directorial debut, he's probably going to need to do a lot of convincing to get actors on board.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And personally, because Michael B. Jordan has been in the game, I would probably choose Michael B. Jordan.
Right. That was my thought.
But I feel like she's probably getting more money, and Frank Ocean is like super trendy hipster.
Right. Yeah.
So like whatever he drops is gonna be a hit anyway.
Yeah.
But yikes!
I
feel bad.
Another weekend though.
Jaws, who would you?
She was great in Bones and All.
Yeah.
And Waves.
For me, I think. Personally, I think I would go with the Thomas Crown Affair just because that's already a known thing. I guess it's going to be like the third remake of this movie. Yeah. And you already kind of know what you're getting into, what kind of drama it is and everything like that. So I always think that that's always it's a good company to keep kind of thing. Like, there's always there's always going to be a Shakespeare going on somewhere. So, doesn't mean that those stories are stale. They're always kind of, everyone's like, you're just going to be the new person coming in the next generation doing it. Yeah. But if it's Frank Ocean, and the way he got to finesse his way out of his deal with
Record deal, yeah.
Def Jam and everything.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's a lot of smart, that's a lot of savvy.
Oh, she's not even that young.
And
She's not? I mean, Black don't crack, so I thought she was in her
Mhm.
20s.
I thought she was really young, but she's 31.
oh wow,
Really?
Damn.
Yo, she looks like 24.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say no wonder she went with him, but like she's 31.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I don't know. Personally, I would do Thomas Crown Affair, and then also you're with Michael B. Jordan. You know he's got a pretty good track record. You know
Yeah, he's hot right now.
He's done
Mhm.
Creed 3, and like as his directorial,
Yeah.
and he's got a good working relationship with Ryan Coogler, so he's
Yeah.
clearly paying attention to how everything works
Yeah.
behind the scenes and how
He's on a good like role right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I think for me, I would go for a known quantity than an unknown. But I mean, if you're young
She's
and you're
taking a risk.
and you're early, why not try something else? Why not do
She's
something like
taking a risk.
there's always
Yeah.
gonna be like, I mean, I don't think Michael B. Jordan would be hurting really
No,
all
he
that much.
replaced her already. Like she got replaced within a day.
That's what I mean.
Damn.
Her.
Well, they
Yeah.
for sure had a backup for sure.
Yeah, yeah. The girl
Yeah.
from Andor, the what's her name? Eliza something.
Who?
The
Andor.
the girlfriend from Andor.
Mm.
Andor's baby mama in the end, which we find out. Crazy.
Adria.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's her. I could be wrong. I hope I'm not being racist right now.
Well, she's
all
not
these Lati-
black, if that's what you
No,
mean.
no, but all these Latina actresses look the same. It's just like that's not who got.
Oh,
the
is
role
she
back.
Latina?
I don't know. I'm a
Is no, I mean Taylor Russell. Is she Latina?
No, I'm saying
Oh.
Adria Arjona, who I'm pretty sure got the project for Thomas Crown Affair. I'm just making sure I'm not saying it's the wrong person
Oh, okay.
because I'm like, oh, it's actually Eliza Gonzalez, and it's like,
It's
like,
not.
whoops, no, it is her. Okay, she
Are
takes
we
both-
asking Skinny what his thoughts
Oh,
are?
Yeah,
interesting.
Skinny, hit us. Who would you go with, Frank Ocean or Michael B. Jordan? Frank,
Michael B. Jordan. I'm not the first timer. Like, what do you mean? I don't want to be a part of your artistic piece and have it become like, what was that really, really bad movie that like Marlon Brando like took advantage of? You know what I'm talking about. They made the documentary.
Apocalypse Now?
Was it Apocalypse Now or the one? No, The Island of Dr. Moreau or something.
Oh, sorry.
Val
Yeah. Val Kilmer.
Yeah, that movie. That could like Frank Ocean is Frank Ocean, right? Duped. Before I leave, Frank Ocean for his last album,
Mhm.
right? For you know what I'm talking about, Wendell.
Yeah,
For
that's
his
what he was
last
talking.
album,
He just
I
mentioned.
mentioned that he go ahead. You go
No,
more
no.
detail.
He duped Apple hard with this little live stream. Hey, I'm gonna paint a fence or whatever stupid shit he did.
Build stairs.
That's it. He built stairs, and people were like, wait, what is this? He's like, well, that's the album. It's one track. Yeah,
One long track.
yeah. That's it. Yeah, man. And then he went in. No, I'm not trusting this guy. I'm not letting him
Honestly,
direct shit.
Yeah,
You're
he
making
wasn't
it
really reliable with music either.
I was gonna say Skinny's making an interesting point because if I'm a studio, why would I trust Frank Ocean when
Yeah.
he's done this stuff?
He's not gonna do it to me.
Oh,
And
So she's taking
left
taking
Michael
a big
B.
risk.
You left Michael B. fresh off of Sinners to jump onto.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. You're
By the way,
okay.
Because what if it flops? What if it
I-
doesn't even happen?
I am
She's gonna be
painting it
pissed.
as she left that project for this project. I do not know if that's the timeline. I just know that in the
Seems
news
like
cycle, she leaves one day and within 2 days is announced working on a Frank Ocean project, and then the Thomas Crown Affair has already named her.
And they didn't say why she left.
No, they just said she's leaving the project.
Say a word, as our friend said. She dipped one and bounced onto the other.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm with Ness. I would take the risk. I'd roll the dice. Frank Ocean is a little crazy, but he plays these. He plays.
No,
these
but I said
tables-
Michael B.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did say Michael B.
Yeah,
Am I
yeah.
the only
I'm saying
one that
she
say-
took a risk,
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay,
but I
I'm-
would do
I'm-
Michael B.
I would take the risk. I agree with you guys that Michael B. Jordan is the safer option, but working with Frank Ocean on his first film
He's trendy.
you're always going to be one of the people that worked on the first Frank Ocean film.
And
If
if
Frank
it's-
Ocean turns out to be the next like Peele or Coogler or Nolan or any of these directors, you get to say you bounced from a Michael B project and still landed in a really good situation. If
Yeah.
it fails, she's still young enough at 31 Don't make that face, Ski. 31's still young.
Damn, it's Hollywood and it's flaky as hell. Don't do
I
that.
know that's
Don't
unfortunate.
No,
do that.
she's fine. She'll be fine. It's just I feel like she'll be pissed if Michael B. Jordan's movie like takes off and does really well, and hers like doesn't end up happening. Like she'll probably be pissed because it's like an opportunity that she lost.
Yeah.
And like
If you don't pay the bills.
and what's crazy is for sure Michael B. Jordan's movie would get her more opportunities for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's why it's a little crazy that she decided to take the risk.
Yeah,
But I think
I don't think she's gonna end up like Taylor Kitsch.
Oh,
Oh yeah. The
Wow.
guy who played Gambit in the first.
He
the
was like
Wolverine
the new hotness, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
he was in Wolverine, X-Men Origins Wolverine, and then he was in Battleship, and he was in John Carter of Mars, and everyone's just
Oh
like, yeah,
John Carter. Yeah, I remember
that
that.
was rough.
everyone's like, yeah, we ain't touching this guy anymore.
Just to give you the crowd reaction, 57% of people said they would go with Frank Ocean. 43% said Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah.
I was
because
actually,
everyone's curious about what Frank Ocean's
Yes.
gonna do. Like
Yeah.
everyone wants to see that. So
and
He's
I
going
thought
to dupe you.
I thought the demo breakdown would be older people would have stuck with Michael B,
Mm.
but there was actually quite a few older people, like I'm 42, people my age who said they would roll the dice on Frank Ocean, which I was actually kind of shocked.
well, I mean, Frank Ocean in general is like a very interesting person. He's done a lot of interesting projects.
Yeah.
So I feel like I feel like they're interested in what he's gonna do.
Yeah,
Because he's a very like, I don't want to say abstract, but he's just done things that other people haven't. So I feel
I
like
feel like the word abstract really does work though. You're like, I don't want to say it, but I'm like, that sounds like the perfect
well, because
word
it
to use.
sounds so like artsy fartsy, like to say he's
I
an
mean-
abstract person, but he is.
I mean, Q-Tip called himself the abstract, so I mean,
Yeah.
true.
that's not a bad thing. I don't think it's that.
But
bad.
that's what I'm saying. Like I think people are just curious about Frank Ocean because he's an interesting
Yeah.
individual who's done like cool things. So
Mhm.
we'll see.
We'll see. But yeah.
I just saw this news. I didn't see it earlier today. Masters of the Universe title reveal. And
It's just a title reveal. It's
just
not even
Masters of the
anything
Universe.
else.
I don't even understand. Why is it a title reveal if it's the same title that we all knew?
They're
Is it
revealing what the
font?
title looks like. What the
Oh, that's what. Okay.
yeah.
I guess I should show it then. I don't know. Like I no, yeah.
Not even a
To be
trailer.
honest,
You can-
Jaws isn't wrong. It's ugly. It's not that.
Oh wow.
I mean,
Damn.
it's just
Hold on.
the word masters written in red
Oh,
and then universe written in black. And I'm like, all right. I don't,
okay.
I
Big
don't really-
reveal.
I mean,
yeah,
like,
I
it's
don't feel
kind
like
of
they
the
really-
revert. I mean, like the original one, the masters would be in blue, and then underneath it, it'd be of the universe is kind of obscured. So
okay.
I don't think this is too bad. But it's just
If
the
you're-
reveal of the title. Of the
If you're
movie.
listening to this or if you're watching, guess what? I didn't show it. I'm not going to.
Not worth it.
Not worth it. 100% not worth it. Guys, we are pretty much come to the end. We were supposed to talk about some concerts and stuff and some of the clips, but this episode did not lend itself to that conversation. And I do apologize
Too
for
much
that.
news.
There was a lot of news. We did say that at
Mhm.
the top that we were going to have like what? So we had 10 things we wanted to discuss on top.
Yeah.
I think if anything, we can't really go into much detail, but Jaws, you wanted to talk a little bit, and I feel like we could talk about it. The clips had dropped the album, Let God Sort Them Out.
Yep.
A lot of people talking about the rollout.
Mhm.
The day the album drops on the 11th, if I'm not mistaken, they also drop Tiny Desk Concert
Yep.
on NPR.
Mhm.
NPR, who unfortunately recently just had their funding cut by the federal government, which is very
No
PBS and
way.
NPR both facing significant financial issues, but hopefully things will pick up. The clips recently agreed they're going to be on The Simpsons.
Oh,
doing a
really?
song. Yeah, they're going to be doing a song with Elmo. So
Oh, wow.
I
Oh
feel
man.
like this relationship with NPR and the public broadcast service continues their support for this type of stuff, which is really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about Tiny Desk a little bit.
It was really good. It was like they went through some of their hits, some of their like deep cuts and stuff like that. They did a few songs from their new album. The one that really stuck out to me was what was it? The bird
Right.
one? The one about their
Birds
parents.
Don't. Yeah, birds don't.
Oh man,
Birds don't sing.
I cried a
That
bit.
song is hard. Yeah, yeah.
Aw.
I cried a bit because they explained that their parents died 4 months apart from each other,
Yeah, yeah.
and the Malice verse.
What?
So one talks about the mom passing and the lead up to it and everything, and then No Malice talks about his
The
father
dad.
passing,
Yeah.
and that like hits really hard.
Whew.
But they both talk about how this. I think this is like one of the first times they actually talk about themselves instead of just the coke game and just that, and No Malice spitting Bible verses at you and you're not even realizing it. So it was really good. I think one of the cool things about it is that they're both sitting next to each other, and Pusha turns to his brother, like he whispers to his brother, I guess, as they're doing like the next song,
Yeah.
and like he kind of like laughs with him. So I thought that was really cool, like this like camaraderie between brothers. He gets to be on stage with his brother and just really enjoy it and have fun with it, and enjoy the crowd that came out to see them because everyone's singing along. And obviously at the end they do grinding, and at the end of grinding,
with no instruments, right?
Huh?
No instruments, from what I heard.
No, they had a band. They had a band.
No, for grinding.
No, for grinding, they had the instruments, and then at the end of it, the drummer comes out and he goes to the desk and he starts banging out the beat on the desk, and then the crowd singing along, grind. So just like it just brought you right back to high school, where people just banging that beat out on the lunch table and everything.
Lunch table, yeah.
So it was really good. It was really amazing, and I'm glad they were there, and they definitely seemed like they had a lot of fun and everything. So that was a great experience.
I mean, if they're agreeing to do stuff with Elmo, I feel like the public service network community has shown love to them, and they're like, "Yo, we're here. Let's do this."
The internet discourse and the memes for their album coming out was really great. Just people looking at stacks of cocaine, just being like really pensive, like missing a new album. Like my favorite was, they said when women listen to the new Clips album and it shows an image of that really big cocaine dealer. I forgot her name.
Oh, the one they did a show on Netflix about. With
Yeah.
Oh.
So it just shows a real picture of her. She's like, smiling. And then, like you said with Elmo, someone's like, "Oh, after Elmo hanging out with the Clips on Sesame Street," and it just shows a fake Elmo doll. And he's got powder all over his face.
Oh yeah. Well,
That's hilarious.
I'm a huge fan of that album, and unfortunately, I can't really talk about Tyler the Creator much, but his feature on that album on POV is one of my favorite. It's "Call Me Miss Umbrella." How I Weather the Storm is such a great opening line, and then the rest of the album, like my favorite track on it is "Ebita," where like using accounting terms in coke rap is wild. Like I posted to my story. I was so excited. Shout out to Mobs, because Mobs and I were talking about it. The fact that we are grown men in our 40s listening to coke rap using accounting terms feels insane. But here we are.
How it should be.
How it should be.
That's how it should be.
With that, great. Go check it out. Go check out that album. And Tyler has a new album, Don't Tap the Glass. Unfortunately, we didn't get any of those songs performed last night at his show here in Montreal, but it was really
Did you
cool
even know
him.
Like he just dropped that real quickly, man.
Oh, I knew about it. I listened to it like day it dropped like 2 or 3 times already.
My favorite, I saw an article about it, and it showed the image for the album, and I just laughed my butt off. I was like, he's just like
the like oversized cartoonish look is so good. And there's like I'm trying to remember, is it the Ring 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 sounds like a Chromeo track, which is really cool. If people are looking for tracks to check out, and then the other one, Stop Playing With Me, is a really good music video.
He released a music video, or
he did a music video for that one,
and just LeBron James is there, and
and the clips are there, So I would tell people, honestly, the album is the total length of the album is maybe 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's not long.
So I would say go check it out. It's a really quick one, but it's really, really good.
And again, like online discourse was like, man, I think he was kind of fed up with wearing the mask for Cornucopia, and he just wanted to switch the image real quick so he could just
it's just Tyler. He's always playing some character.
Yeah. And when he starts the concert, he still does wear the mask, which I was just like, you don't have to do this, but he does. He starts out full uniform, mask, the hairpiece and everything. And then
he's always committed to the bit.
Yeah. And his albums all have different energies and different personas, which I think is really cool. Like we don't get a lot of albums like that anymore, where there's like a full story. concept albums. Yeah.
Mhm.
I was supposed to make an ad for this and I forgot to, but I'm going to be doing my podcast, Finding Your Voice. I'm going to be doing the workshop again at Desta, this time August 2nd from 1 to 4, 1950 Avenue. Rue Saint Antoine. We're going to be posting up more information about it. There's an Eventbrite. The link will be in the bio. It's still a free event, so come through. It was a great time for the first one that I did on the 19th. Really good turnout, really good energy. Big thank you to everyone who came because I was nervous as hell about doing that. You know, I don't really do workshops or teaching. It was my first time doing something 3 hours, but you know, it was good. It was good energy. So I want to thank all those people for coming through.
Good job.
Thank you. So again, that's on August 2nd. And guys, that's everything. That was a fun one. Hopefully, if you guys are listening to this, you will subscribe to our YouTube or check out our website. Subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And we want to thank you all for tuning in. Anything you want to tell the people, Jaws?
Check out Transformer Slag and the Torimata podcast with Aaron Archer on YouTube.
And with that, we are out. Peace, y'all. We'll be back with another one soon.
Later.